give it up for the greatest comedian alive, Mr. Ian Ellis.
His name is Ian Ellis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the comedy night downstairs. And welcome your host, Ian Ellis.
What's going on, Mojo? Love all of you for being out here tonight. We got Nicole. She keeps buying me drinks like I'm not gonna get her pregnant. You know I got a girlfriend. Nicole's wonderful. She'll cut your hair for an eighth of Coke.
I will too.
Here are the ones and twos. We got G-Spot. Big round of applause for him. And then we got Melly Mel making the drinks in the back. Round of applause for her. She doesn't look a day over delicious, does she? $3 Purple Haze. I encourage you guys to drink up.
$10 roofers.
So my name's Ian. I'll be hosting tonight, so we're gonna start off by talking about jacking off and fucking. How many people like smashing that puss?
Hate it.
Be careful, I hit my head out there. I think, you know, if you smash me that push, you're more likely to hit your head, so you don't have to worry. I really like jacking off, you know. Sometimes when I'm fucking a girl, I also like looking her in the eye. So when I'm jacking off, I'll look at my hand. Oh baby, you giving it to me rough. I like intimacy. How many people like intimacy? Keep doing applause breaks.
Sure, why not?
5 minutes of applause breaks. I like intimacy so much. Sometimes when I'm done jacking off, I'll go find my dog for the after sex cuddle. I'm so used to cuddling my dog. Sometimes when I get done fucking a bitch, I'll scratch her behind the ear. The pussy's real good, I'll rub her tummy. You guys ever treat yourself, give yourself a knuckle sandwich? That's where you take both fists and you go like this. Jonny P taught me that one. Alright, so round of applause. How many people here remember the first time they ever busted a nut? Not enough ladies. They're like, I'm still waiting. Is it a myth? Can I give myself one for Christmas? Because the guys aren't doing it. I remember when I was 11 years old, my parents sat me down and talked to me about sex. And I was like, what do you want to know? And they were like, you know, masturbating is natural, don't be ashamed. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I feel real ashamed right now, so yeah. I just agreed and walked away. And a couple days later, I realized that humping on my bed sheets felt really, really good. Now, I had a bunk bed. There was a bed on the top and a desk on the bottom, because I ate my twin brother in the womb. It was real squeaky, because my dad's an alcoholic. So he couldn't put shit together correctly. I was humping on my bed sheets and it was squeaking away. I was like, I'm gonna wake the whole family up. So I decided I was gonna make a plan. The next day I pretended to be sick so I could stay out from school. My mom was like, hey, you gotta go to school. And I was like, I think I have pneumonia. She was like, you're a good kid, you can have the day off. So my mom left, my dad left, my sister left. I closed all the windows and closed all the doors. Made sure nobody's gonna walk in on me. And then I got my bootleg time cop, because it's the only video I had with titties in it. I queued it up to that 8 seconds of titties and I paused it. It's an old TV, I had to make sure the lines were at the bottom. I'm blocking the cleavage. And I balled up my Ninja Turtle bed sheets. And I just started humping away. I grabbed Leonardo by the head. I was like, take that, take. Who's the Renaissance man? I I was working up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B. This is like a fucking code and contra. I busted a nut. Were you there? You must have enjoyed your first orgasm. You scared the shit out of me because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Oh! What is that white stuff? I started praying. I was like, Jesus, I'm sorry. I was 11 and paranoid. I was like, the doctor's gonna know that white stuff's missing from my body. Only thing I'd ever seen come out of there was pee and erections. It scared the shit out of me. I just walked around ashamed for days, and finally I had to go talk to my dad. He's sitting there drinking like madmen. He's like, Dad? Yes, son. Do you know the masturbating you told me about? He started smiling. I did it. He said, did you enjoy it? I said, no! The white stuff came out! Am I gonna die? He started laughing and said, no, that just means you did it right. You sissy. Then he called 3 of his friends and made fun of me. You know what dumbass son did? Up in his Ninja Turtle bed sheets. Here's how I tried to wash them because I couldn't even reach the washer and dryer. I took him outside and I soaked him with the hose and then left him in the grass. Smelled like mildew in summer. Alright, so how many people watch cartoons?
Woo! Yeah!
Steve's real excited. He's like, Dora, explore the club. You want to come?
Swiper, no swiping.
Swiper, no swiping. That's what we say to joke thieves. Swiper, no swiping. Goddamn Carlos. Here's the thing, like, when did cartoon characters stop chasing pussy? I grew up with cartoon characters that wanted to get their dick wet. Johnny Bravo, Animaniacs, Pepe Le Pew. Those dudes would break their neck to try and get some pussy. Because here's the cartoons today, the lesson they start teaching kids is women shouldn't be desired, they should be respected. And that's wrong. Because my desire to fuck a girl is the only reason I put up with how goofy they are as human beings. I'll give you an example. Here's an example. What's going on with the sound system? Are we being haunted by a feminist? Only women have figured out how to weaponize sadness. Because that's some shit you can only get away with in a relationship. You can't sad your way into a promotion at work. You don't get to show up in a hoodie and sweatpants and make manager. You can't even sad your way into a discount at the grocery store. You show up with a $5 bottle of wine and a $2 copy of the Notebook. They don't give you a discount. You know what they give you? An AA card and a cat. Totally fucked that one up. What the fuck is an AA card? You know why they give you a cat? Because dogs don't like sad people. That's why they bark at the mailman. It really went downhill. Alright, let's do a big round of applause for NASCAR again here. Coming up next, we got our first comedian. He's a very special guy. His name is Sabretooth. He's locked in an immortal battle with Wolverine. Please give it up for Brandon Sabretooth, something or other. Alright, you guys been awesome. Give it up for Ellis. This next comedian coming to the stage. Sabretooth brought up the Boston bombing. And somebody was offended, so I'm going to make a joke about it. You know what was weird to me about the Boston bombing? Is I was like, it's 2014, how are they still having race issues?
a year ago.
Me and Jonny P, we were running errands earlier. We were getting medication for my nana, because that's my boo. And there was this real fine girl in front of us, but she was picking up medication. So I had to talk to the doctor. I was like, what was she getting medication for? Because I didn't want to, you know, get itchiness on my nar-nar. But it turned out it was antipsychotics, and that's right in my wheelhouse. Does anybody else think that the way that Otter dates sounds a lot like how you get Stockholm Syndrome? Like, I can't believe you made spaghetti for a bitch. It's ramen noodles on a first date. And hot water. I tried online dating. It's one of those things that starts out cool and then it gets creepy. Like, it was cool that it would tell me how far away a girl was, but it told me one bra was 0 miles away, and that's when it got creepy. I was like, please come down from the attic, Mom. Hitler is dead, nobody wants to read your secret diary. Alright, coming up next is one of my comedy kids. He's one of my favorite people, one of my best friends in the world. Please give a big round of applause for Mr. Nick Foskaris!
Guys, I've had a terrible week. I'm sorry to bring it down. I had a falling out with one of my best friends.
Fuck that guy.
You were exhausting. And we were friends for like, we were really close friends, and I don't know how to handle it. Like, I understand how to handle it if, like, I break up with a girl, you know? Like, I felt bad about, like, crying about, like, losing a best friend because he wasn't dead, and I didn't have sex with him. That's a weird thing for me. So, it's like, if you don't cry, you can't come. Or you can't come if you don't cry. Here's the thing, I found myself, like, I saw an ad for Winter Soldier, for Captain America, and I was tearing up because, like, we were gonna go see it. He's my Winter Soldier. Here's the thing, like, alright, if I broke up with a girl, it's like I could get back at her by, like, just sleeping around, but there's no one night stand for, like, if you lose a friend. Like, I wish I could go to, like, Buffalo Wild Wings and, like, meet a guy and buy him a drink and then just talk about hockey all night. I wake up next day hungover with, like, a dick drawn on my face in Sharpie. And never call him again. And then, like, a week later, I get back with my best friend, and he still sees, like, the outline of the dick on my face. He's like, we've only been broken up for, like, a week, and you're already playing beer pong with some floozy. That's a weird thing to clap to. Okay? All right. Actual relationships with women. I know it's going to sound, like, weird coming from me, but I made a terrible mistake yesterday. I went on Facebook, and I looked up a girlfriend of mine, an ex-girlfriend. She's getting married, and I'm happy for her, because it looks like she really cleaned up. When I knew her, she was a punk. Does anyone know? Why am I asking this group? Of course you know what a punk is. That means, like, she was into stuff like anarchy and politics and rebelling against indoor plumbing. She liked taking a whole lot of drugs. Her favorite was psychedelic mushrooms. I knew I was going to get that reaction there. How did I know?
Mr. Mushroom!
And her favorite were shrooms. It was appropriate because, like, she resembled one. If I were to describe her, alright, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to describe her poetically. She looked like a used coffee filter with white girl dreadlocks. Every time I kissed her, she tasted like an ashtray. I never saw her smoke once, which is weird. And the problem was, like, we weren't compatible. Like, our major problem was sex.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Yeah.
Yes. Like, I'm lucky enough to just get in the bedroom, and like she takes off her pants, I'm like, I'm fully clothed, I'm done. I'll give you an example. Like, all right, we were having sex one of the few rare times, and she's on top. Fucking obviously. Like, I have no illusions about my weight, you know? Like, if I took my shirt off, I'd look like a snowman made out of Crisco. So we're having sex, and she's on top. And I mean, she's going crazy. Like, she was really acting her heart out, which I appreciated. And I knew it was an accident, but by accident, in the middle of it, she just goes, crack! And slaps me across the face. And she's like, oh my God, I am so sorry, are you okay? Guys, I learned something about myself that day. I kind of like pain during sex. So I was like, yeah, that was fine. That was great. Go with it. So we keep going, and it gets a little rough. And then she bends down and bites my nipple. I'm like, ah! Guys, I learned like 2 things about myself that day. I didn't really like pain during sex. I was just really turned on when she apologized. Thank you very much for having me up 2 times. Have a great night. Give it up for Ian, everybody.
Yeah, man, you can't run a show when I gotta have a smoke break. Y'all picking on him? It's okay to be gay. Come on. Everybody's so angry right now. What's going on? Lynn's got the hat on. You look like that fucking dog in the Muppets. It's like the Fargo version of you. Nicole over here, she's the princess in our D&D game. I didn't know that my nerd could go that low. I like Nick. I said it last week, he looks like the reason the cat licks itself. Alright, coming up next, we got another one of my comedy kids, one of my favorite people on the entire planet. Please give it up for Sexy Steve!
I'll be some windows, you sexy bitch! Yeah! Window salesman!
That's who just came up on stage, the fucking window salesman. How you guys doing? I wanna start off with something that people tend to like, so I'm gonna start off with my hits.
Yeah!
All right. Yeah. I'd like to recite for you an excerpt of a biography. I'm really into biographies. I really like to read biographies. I'm really into them because real people's lives is fucked up. So I'd like to read for you from the book Tales of a Sailor, the autobiography of Johann Buchner. We were coming into port after 3 months at sea, and I had just survived scurvy by sucking off some fruit at a lemon party on deck. I'll give it a moment. We were sailing into La Puerta Puñana. La Puerta Puñana is famous because it is home to the greatest whorehouse in all the world. Why is La Puerta Puñana the greatest whorehouse in all the world? Because in order to graduate to full whoredom at La Puerta Puñana, you have to have such control over your vaginal sphincter that if a flower petal was placed upon your vulva, you could queef it into the air, allow it to mingle and dance in the starlight and slowly fall upon your neighbor's taint. Johann Buckner, ladies and gentlemen. I'll follow that with another biography.
Is it truly true?
Yes, no, these are all real things. I really read that book. First of all, you believe that I read books. Number one. That's all I got. Number two. I didn't plan ahead. Here's the thing. I'm gonna do another biography. Oh, this is book 2. These are the only books I've ever read. This one is the autobiography of Benedict Merriweather, the 3rd Earl of Poonshire. I arrived to the garden party late. All the girls at the garden party were prancing up and down the veranda, attempting to elicit, that word for word, that's in the book. Prancing up and down the veranda, attempting to elicit all sorts of stiff, hard, throbbing immodesty from all the gentlemen present at the event. I, however, was looking for the Lady Teresa, though that twat was not to be seen. I could have spent the rest of the evening gorging myself on hors d'oeuvres and cocktails like all the rest of the fat fuck cats present. But no! For among that which is noted as being things which homie does, play like that is not among them. There, heading into the hedgeways, I saw the Lady Teresa. I followed her there, and I found her in a clearing. I said to the Lady Teresa as I found her in a most uncompromising position. And I said to the Lady Teresa, I found you in a most uncompromising position. She said, "Woo, no." I responded, Lady Teresa, has it become your hobby to garden? She said, "Woo." I said, "Oh, surprise, surprise. For I could have sworn I saw you tending to your flower." There at that moment I dropped my pantaloons. And we like totally fucked. Benedict Merriweather, ladies and gentlemen. The reason I'm so weird and creative is because I went to art school and I can't do any other fucking jobs. When I went to art school, I expected something entirely differently than that which I experienced in art school. I thought when I went to art school, I would be following all my fellow freaks and geeks and weirdos into the fold. We'd all embrace each other in our common strangeness and you know, really get shit done. I half expected that when we cut class in the middle of a fucking, you know, I don't know, the lecture on, you know, douchebaggery and 20th century postmodernism, we'd all like just rush into the bathroom and do coke and listen to the fucking Velvet Underground. That shit never happened. Lo and behold, everyone else in art school is actually a square. Just like in high school. There are people in art school who are dressed from head to toe in neon candy colors, wearing a top hat and fucking goggles. And they still look at me and they say, "Steve, you're dressed kind of funny." They ask me, "Steve, why do you do your hair like that?" "Well, because pussy." "Steve, why do you have a full beard?" "Because testicles." Steve, why did you drink a pint of vodka before you came to class?" "Because feelings." end on this note, I would like us all to engage in a fun game. I swear it's fun, and it's not frightening at all, and it won't send you to a mental institution, I promise. Here's what I want. I want 3 volunteers. Do I have 3 volunteers? Anybody raise their hand? You're gonna have to fight for it, because you're gonna want to do this shit. What I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need those 3 volunteers, or whoever among them. I'm going to need a small sedan with a bad suspension. I'm going to need 3 sugar cubes, unadulterated. 1 further sugar cube dosed with enough acid to make a room full of atheists believe collectively they are the many parts of the anatomy of Jesus. After that, I'm going to need a location, a destination, where we might get stabbed. Here's the way the game works. We randomly distribute the sugar cubes and randomly select who drives, and then we see what the fuck happens. Because you don't fucking know. And those flashing lights behind you, by the fucking way, that red and blue, that's not the fucking police. That's the fucking devil. With 6 horns and 6 eyes and 6 mouths, gnawing at the flesh of Baptist children. Mojos, that's my set. Thank you very much.
One more time with Texas Steve. That's the first time I was ever working. He was going to drop the mic. I hope you guys are paying attention. There's going to be a quiz later on Johan Buckner. What's your name, Pimp? Joe. Joe, you look like you could beat a computer in chess. Looks like talking about it. What's your name, Pimp? Carl, you look like you're in a Jamaican bobsled team. Like it's too long for you to be in a tracksuit. We got a lot of comedy kids in here tonight, and I'm their comedy dad. But coming up next is your comedy stepdad. He's one of my best friends in comedy, one of my best friends in life. We've done a lot of shows together. I love him to death. Big round of applause for Leroy Hitz! Give it up for your host, Ellis.
Right. DJ, where's my music at, man? Oh, there's a black man coming up. I need some type of theme music. Damn it, Batman has one.
Play Seal!
Don't do that. Who said it? You? Yes, dude. Bright lights. Those are all the law, man. I'm black. That's the police behind you. What music you got? Well, you're looking pretty tough. He looks like Lil Wayne. Looks like he likes Kanye. Fuck, I never had a black guy put me on the spot like this. It's a little slow, but we can do it. What? How's everybody doing? Yeah. Okay, you can come in. I like that. I like that. I like that. How many people smoke weed in the house? How many people have weed on them? Okay, Jamaican bobsled, okay. I got you. Jolly Ever, don't got none? Come on, you went to JJC. They always had weed. You look like the type. Yeah, where's the weed at? The weed at? But yeah, all right. How's everybody's New Year's resolution going? That's the real question.
Never had one.
See, the problem is you guys don't make realistic goals up. Or you just don't have none because you don't make them up. Everybody wants to make goals up like lose weight, quit smoking. I say fuck that. Fuck that. This is 2014. Mine's is to smoke more weed and fuck more bitches. I'm doing pretty goddamn good at it. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like that. See? Is that racist? I know he did, but I'm the one black guy up here. Bernie Mac! Bernie Mac! I know who he is. What's going on, man? What's going on? Ruin my goddamn joke. So like I was saying, what did I say? Smoke more weed and fuck more bitches. And fix my credit. But 2 out of 3 is not bad for a black man. Clap it up. You know about that. You know about it. That's why you with the white girl. That's why. Say, you know, motherfucker. You know. It's cool, man. Let me get a high five on that. Come here, man. This cord won't reach. No, you get your black ass up. Let everybody see your bright ass shoes. You know what I mean? Black people always got some bright ass shoes on, don't we? It's always got to color coordinate. But there's no red. Where's your red at, bro?
It's my soul.
It's in your soul? Did he smoke or did he? He did something. It's in my soul. It's in my soul. Never had that drug before. It's in my soul. Right, it's in my soul. Everybody snap. Snap. That's what I like. Real jazzy in here. Wish I had a cigarette and just turned back around. So like I was telling you. Happened in October night, 1979. I used to work at a gym, and this is real talk. I used to work at LA Fitness. And ladies, don't clap it up for you. It doesn't look like you work out, so. Don't clap it up. Yeah, the gym is that way. You're right. But ladies, I always had ladies come up to me and they're always like, oh my gosh, ask me dumbass questions like, oh my gosh, how do you lose it? Just so jiggly, oh my gosh. Ladies, you look very pretty, so I'm gonna talk to you directly to you. Just get the message off. We don't give a fuck how the back of your arm looks. It's not like we're in a hoe. Yeah, Steve, you see Lisa? Yeah, she's cute, but the back of her arms, ugh, disgusting. And the bitch got small calves. No, can't fuck with her. Sweetheart, we don't care. We don't care. They're always talking about the latest diet craze. Like, I had this girl come up to me. She was like, have you heard of the new diet craze? I was like, what is it? She's like, the bread and water diet. I was like, the bread and water? I had to think about it. I was like, hold on. Bitch, people have died off that diet. That's called the Holocaust. You do not want to do that. Why do that to yourself? That's like me dressing up in all black with a bag that says property of U.S. Bank on that and running down the street. What the fuck do you think is going to happen to me? Death. Immediately. Right away. They don't care about my soul. Fuck about that shit. But I do have a beef though, and this is a legitimate beef. I'm so tired of fucking Caucasian guys coming up to me and talking to me butt-ass naked in the locker room. Yeah! Shit, Cubs game! My fault, he's white. Shit, Cubs game yesterday! Fucking bananas! Steven, put some goddamn pants on. This is ridiculous. Why do you guys do that? Why do you guys just want to talk to me butt-ass naked? Is it normal? Is it? Is that normal? Why is it normal? If you're old?
Is it older guys?
I'm not judging. That'll make me gay. I'm not gay. I don't look. Is that the light? That's the light? That's a nice little light bright. Do it again. Oh, it's so bright. Oh my God, I can't see. It's cocaine. It's cocaine glass. I like the cocaine glass. Ian, this is very nice. Very nice. It looks like that motel. That one motel with the bed that you put a quarter in that motherfucker. It's the job done. Gets the job done. And you got bed bugs the next day. Gets the job done. I don't have to do any fucking laundry no more. Fuck that. I got the light about 30 seconds ago. I guess that's my time. You guys have been great. Keep smoking weed. You know what? Why don't we go have a smoke break? I mean, we can all put one in the air. 420. Anybody want to do that? Let's do it. Yeah. we got a comedy show. My bad. Let's bring it up for the host. Just pointing them out here.
Alright, we're gonna take a weed break at 10 o'clock. So don't let him fuck that shit up. What's your name, sweetie? You.
Megan.
Megan, where'd you go? You're delicious.
Thank you.
I like you because it looks like you got your Spanx in Africa. Like you was out building houses for kids and shit. Like,
Sure was.
I'm doing this for Jesus.
Sure.
Alright, coming up, we got our first female comedian. Yeah, she's a wonderful broad. She don't take no guff. She got her titties right for the show.
Yes, Kate. Yes.
Excellent song choice.
Hey, I love Michelle. Cause she looks like a math teacher, but she talks like a cougar. And if it's past menopause, that means I can't get you pregnant. So we just gotta be worried about gonorrhea in the clap. Alright, coming up next is another one of my comedy kids, another one of my good friends. I love this guy, Jeff. Please, big round of applause for Alec Stein!
What's up, Mojos? How you guys doing tonight? Keep it going for your host Ian as he walks out to get more cancer. Hey, keep it going for other comics tonight. There you go. Well, that's you fucks. So I don't know a lot of you, so I'm going to tell a quick story so we can know each other a little better. I was at the bar this Saturday night talking to this very attractive female. It's getting around last call, and I say, hey, after the bar closes, me and my buddies, we're doing some drinking at my place. You want to come with? And then she goes, huh, and then walks away. How's your guys' 2014 going? So about a month back, I went to unofficial St. Patrick's Day down at University of Illinois. For those of you who don't know what that is, don't worry, neither do I. I was just blackout drunk for an entire weekend. I have no idea what the festivities are. Oh shit, there's a punchline there that I don't remember. The entire weekend, the only distinct memory I have is a gas station attendant telling me, sir, I cannot sell you any more beer, morally speaking, okay? There are 48 hours I don't remember. I'm like a self-induced Alzheimer's patient at this point. The only difference is society understands when an Alzheimer's patient pisses themselves, okay? I can't speak for how all society feels when a drunk guy does that, but at least one sorority girl down at U of I gets a little bitchy when you do that in her bed. I like that joke. I like that joke a lot. It's not a joke, it's a true story. So my mom just got into texting. You like that transition?
Yes.
There we go. My mom just got into texting about 8 years too late, alright? And it's really annoying because you get the basic concepts behind texting. Like this is vernacular we use in texting now, like laughing out loud, we abbreviate to LOL. She thinks you can do that with whatever the fuck you want. She texted me the other day, WDYCS. What she meant to say was, when do your classes start? Is if I have a Rosetta Stone for this bitch's text messages. But what's worse than that? You should know what the winky face is meant for? She texted me the other day, hey Alec, I'll be in town this weekend. Winky face? That changes that drastically. That goes from, hey my loving son, I'll be in town this weekend, to, hey my loving son, I'll be in town this weekend. Let's explore some sexual gray areas. So I text her back, I'm like, Mom, don't send that winky face. Like, that's not what like, that's like your generation's version of inviting someone to a barnyard dance. You send that, you're trying to fuck him at that point, okay? And she found the misconception hilarious. She texted me back, she's like, oh my god, I'm just definitely too funny, laughing out loud.
Alright, she worded it. OMG, I'm just DTF, LOL. I like that joke a lot. Probably deserves a bigger laugh, but whatever. Okay, let's move on.
So did you fuck her?
Oh, fuck off, sicko. Alright, what's some new shit I'm trying to work on? Okay, so I went to Starbucks yesterday. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well for myself. And the barista fucked up my latte, and I got really upset about this. And I complained to him, like, you fucked up my latte. And I realized that was the whitest moment of my entire life. Right? Like, I've been to a Toby Keith concert, and that doesn't even compare to it. Like, here's the issue. Like, my grandparents, they emigrated here from Holland and Indonesia, and they worked these, like, manual labor jobs to give my parents the opportunity to work, like, slightly less shittier manual labor jobs to give me the entitlement to yell at a 17-year-old kid, oh, you didn't froth my skim milk right, okay? Again, just more stories. They could probably be funny if I had jokes into it. What else is going on in my life from this day? Alright, here's a question. Let's take a survey. You ever fuck someone so far out of your league you feel bad for them? Anyone else? Alright, come on, you're better than this. I was seeing this girl for a while, and she's an accountant and then models on the side, alright? And I'm this, okay? But she does accounting, I do stand-up comedy. She does modeling, I do stand-up comedy, guys. Alright? Like, so far out of my league, if you like showed our pictures next to each other and took like a survey like, hey, these two people fucked, 10 out of 10 people would be like, oh, that dude raped her. There's no way! There's no way that was consensual whatsoever. I don't know, I've been drinking a little bit lately, a little too much. And I actually had an intervention the other day. It wasn't an intervention per se. I was at the bar with this girl, and she closed my tab for me. I'm like, what the fuck? And she goes, I think you've had enough, okay? Is that bullshit? If you come back next week, I'll work out the rest of that joke, alright? Oh no, let's keep some drink shit. I did a big problem I have when I drink is I jumble words up a lot. I did a show in Beloit, Wisconsin last week, and one of the female comics did an entire show like in a kimono. You know those like Japanese silk dresses? And so what I meant to ask her is, do you always do that kimono thing on stage? And what I asked her was, do you always do that geisha thing on stage? Please don't know what a geisha is, it's a Japanese prostitute, okay? So basically what I asked her is, do you always kind of slut it up on stage, or that's just like a one-time thing, or... Yeah, I like that one. Did I get a light yet? No, that's the light right there. You know what? Alright, let's bring you else back up. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, buddy. Big round of applause for the employees of Hobby Lobby. I didn't see his act, I just know his jokes.
I didn't do it.
We got Ryan came in late, round of applause for him. He looks like corn if they were homeschooled. Y'all can tell I'm drunk. What's your name, love?
Alex.
Alex, you're not allowed to talk to Nicole anymore. Because you're a good laugher. You're like the best member of the audience. Like, you probably thought it's because you were fine, and I think about paying you child support, but most I just like that you're really good at laughing. We got some latecomers here. We got Skinny Suge Knight. And the other Spice Girl. Alright guys, I need you to get excited because coming up next we have 2 girls in a row. That's 4 titties. 4 titties, can you handle this shit? Coming up next is a delicious woman who's probably going to trash me for lusting after her, but she's very beautiful. Please give it up for Megan!
It's okay, I won't trash you. I liked it.
How you gonna play some Niles Barkley? She's not a crazy bitch. I do feel like she met her last 3 boyfriends at a truck stop rally. Like, she was a little bit racist, but it's okay because that ass is distracting the black men. Alright. like a thick chick. Leroy was talking about girls trying to work out this arm. My girl's a little bit flabby right there. I love it because it feels like titties. I like how topical Megan was talking about Lorena Bobbitt. Bitch, you can't say you haven't done comedy in a while. You haven't done comedy in 25 years. You don't look old enough to be making those references. You were in preschool talking about cutting dicks off. Alright, coming up next. A lot of people here are my comedy kids. And this next lady is going to be, she's what you would consider your comedy mom. Shut the fuck up or I'll stab you. And I'm friends with at least 6 of the black people that are here tonight. I don't know why that makes me gangster. Racist. Alright, coming up next, she's one of my best friends in life, one of my best friends in comedy. She's, you know, my equal, my best friend. We do lots of stuff together. We did big interviews together. We did big shows together. Please give it up for Kimberly Marion!
Yeah. First off, I am nobody's fucking mom, okay? I became a lesbian for a reason. And it was so I could have unprotected sex, and I'm not about to ruin that shit with fucking sperm, okay? So, it's fucking, I'm a high school English teacher. It's great because, like, English is the only subject you can smoke weed every fucking night and make shit make sense. Like working on lesson plans high is fucking amazing. My kids are making fucking costume masks for Romeo and Juliet. And you guys did that shit too. Your teacher was fucking high. Fucking amazing. And the other thing is, I do have work in the morning, but white people, why do y'all drink like y'all trying to power up in the fucking video game? And a new version of fucking Donkey Kong and shit. I'm like, what the? You're just stumbling over shit. Picking up Corona bottles. Look at this shit. Look at it. Y'all motherfuckers drink like you don't have work in the morning. And some of y'all don't, I can tell. Some of y'all look very unemployed. You look very unemployed. This shit's true. The other thing is recently I've had quite a few run-ins with the law. There's no police here, right?
Yeah.
Black man, that's the last thing you should say is fuck the police. Fuck the police. Wait a minute, I didn't mean it. Wait. Go get your one white friend, Ian. Come here, really quickly. Explain it to him. I wasn't doing shit. I was just a joke. Fucking A. Bad run-ins. And you know what's fucked up is like, when you've had so many run-ins with the cops and get pulled over and shit, when you see other motherfuckers breaking the law, you start getting real pissy. Look at this motherfucker right here. You get put on your turn signal? Really? Really? Where the fuck is the police? He didn't put on his fucking turn signal. Dumbest shit ever. Police got me so damn paranoid. Got me paranoid. One time I was driving with my one homegirl. What the fuck was funny about that? I didn't have a friend. Who said that? Just cause you fucking a black dude. fucking said it.
Yeah.
It's like, dude's like, fuck yeah. Shit, looking like he's snowboarding and shit. I was like, that's a chocolate Shaun White right there. That's what the fuck. Cause you know when black dudes go rock, they always grow out the dreads. Cause you gotta, when you headbang, you gotta have, the dreads allow you to headbang. Like, show them. You can say, you ain't laughing that damn hard, you just drunk. He did it, see? He did it. Oh shit. My little sister is graduating high school. Yeah. Whatever, fuck it. But she hit me up, she's like, oh, can you donate? We're having a fundraiser, we're doing a class field trip. I'm like, oh, I'll donate, like, where are y'all going? She's like, to Spain. What the fuck? What? When did they start taking field trips like that? I didn't have any good field trips in high school. You know what? I did one field trip in high school. You know what it was for? Earth Day. You know what we did? We picked up garbage on the side of the road. I'm like, why don't you just put us in little fucking orange jumpsuits and a chain gang and shit? Give us fucking commissary. They're over there trading sandwiches, shit. I got a peanut butter and jelly, but if you would like a turkey, I can go over and It was like the public schooling system was like, kids, here's your future. Shit's fucking unbelievable. The other thing I realized is that I'm a bad driver. Are there any bad drivers in here? I live in this area. A lot more people need to be clapping on the bad drivers list. Just because you drive a truck doesn't mean you can do whatever the fuck you want on the fucking road. It's a median, boom, boom, fuck it. I'm in a fucking truck. 20 inches of snow, fuck it. I'm in a fucking truck. I'm like, motherfucker, it's a truck, not Optimus Prime. You just can't. But I'm a fucking bad driver. And I realized about being a bad driver, you don't need a good car to be a bad driver. I've done amazing shit in a Toyota motherfucking Corolla. I've gone through ditches and water, jumped ramps, got 2 speeding tickets in 2 days, and if you've driven a Corolla, you know that's difficult. It takes 10 minutes to get to 60. The cop pulled me over. He was like, I caught you for speed. I was like, shit, I'm impressed. I'm driving a Toyota motherfucking Corolla. I've done all types. I feel like a fucking superhero in that fucking car. I swear to God, it's like my Batmobile and Allstate is like fucking Robin. It's like... Love that shit. Fucking, how much time do I got?
1 minute.
Were you really about to flash it? I just feel like you just felt like flashing it. I got it. Shit. Yeah, so one of the things that I did want to address is that as soon as I walked in here, I was a little nervous. Then, because there was like a lot of white people. And then I looked around and I realized, like, oh, I'm amongst white nerds. Like, fucking love white nerds. I do. Because white nerds know all different types of ways of smoking fucking weed. I smoked weed with one nerd, I'll leave you with this. They're like, oh, you gotta come and smoke from Santa Claus. I was like, huh? Smoke from Santa Claus? That sounds wonderful. They had turned. There's no fucking punchline to this. I found it fucking amazing. Like, they should put this shit, like, on Discovery Channel, like, ways to smoke weed. Because this shit's about to be legal soon. Once again, black man, you might want to hold it back. They had turned Santa Claus, you know those little plastic Santa Claus, into a fucking bomb. And I just want to leave you with the image of a black girl smoking a Santa Claus bomb. Imagine it. That was me. You guys are awesome. Give it up for your host again.
Kimberly motherfucking Mario! I told Johnny, I was like, I got 2 more people coming out, Leroy and KB. He's like, I never heard of them. I was like, they're the ones that's gonna be killing it. And they murked that shit. Give it up for Why So Funny. Adam, please report to the front. Adam, please report to the front. Coming up next is Adam Galby, who I don't know, so please report to the front.
Adam!
Yeah, I'm about to fuck Johnny's shit up, because he thought he had one more comic before him. Megan was asking me... Shut the fuck up, you goddamn followers. Megan was asking me how come I'm hitting on you and your friends. I got a girl, but I'm holding auditions for side pieces. But right now it's between you and Nicole. Like, I'm not gonna love you, but I'll give you the dick and buy you some drinks, so... I just gotta know if you're gonna blow up my spot or not. That's how we figure shit out. Alright, coming up next is the man who put this motherfucking show together. One of my comedy kids, one of my best friends in life, Jonny motherfucking P.
Thank you. Man, that's the most enjoyable part of my set right there. For you guys. I really hate being called Peaches, by the way.
We know!
Ian just called me his best friend, and sometimes I feel like calling dude your best friend for the first time is like kind of saying I love you to a girl for the first time. Because like you never just like in like, you know, nothing's going on, you're like, hey man, you're my best friend. No, it's always like, you know, you're either smashed at a bar or something big happens, you're like, dude man, you're my fucking best friend, dude. And then it always comes up that way every time again. You're never like, hey man, you're my best friend. It's always like, again, you're smashed, dude man, I don't want to fight with you, man. You're my best friend. So, thank you. So I feel like all the black people and all the white stoners need to come together because we're both equally afraid of the police. You know, I would like to say, you know, do not judge me on the redness of my eyes, but on the color of my skin. So, do we have any handicapped people in the room today? Obviously not, there's a lot of stairs. I would just like to tell you guys, I am handicapped. And I just want to put it out there, you know. I want to admit it to you guys. I'm economically handicapped. It sucks. One other person that was economically handicapped, if you've seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because that movie sucked. Charlie Bucket. Charlie Bucket was economically handicapped. Am I right?
Yeah!
The problem was that Charlie Bucket looked about 2 times healthier than I do right now. If Charlie Bucket looks healthier than you, you're fucking something up. Another way that you could be handicapped, which is a bad way, is handicapped by life choices. You know, you're a goth, punk, criminal, pothead. The list goes on, but you're just causing problems. You're limiting your life by these life choices. I can't go to Canada, guys. I can't enter Canada because I'm a felon. I just recently got out of jail. Jail, let me tell you, jail, if you've never been to jail, you don't want to go there. But if you're going to go there in Kendall County. Yeah! Kendall County is the Mayberry of the Illinois jailing system. When I went to jail, it was the fucking worst vacation I had in my whole entire life. The room service sucked. They had us do work, you know, we had to go outside and chain ankle to ankle, busting up ice, singing songs to pass the time, you know. Go 45, 2 6, baby, that's all we need. I was really sweating. But I gotta say, the worst part about going to jail is I really lost my one true love, weed. Like, it makes me so angry sometimes. I tried to deny it at first, but deep down in my heart I knew. And it sucks because all my other friends get to hang out with her all the time. She's like one of the most popular girls in the country. You know, sometimes I get really angry because some of my friends try and get us back together. Be like, hey man, you wanna hit this? Like, no, I don't wanna hit this. Why would you ask me that? I hate you now. Shit sucks. You know, I get depressed sometimes thinking about it. Like, sometimes I can't even listen to reggae music without tearing up. It sucks. But one good thing, you know, I did lose my one true love. We can never truly be together again for a while. But we got to hang out tonight. I'll tell you that. Well, I had to go pick up my phone and my lockbox from evidence, because, you know, I went to jail. And it was at Will County. God forbid it was at Will County. I got dicked around for a month trying to get my phone from Will County. I went to Kendall County today for probation. All smiles and sunshine, dude. They're like, hey, John, how you doing? How's the weather? I was like, oh, it's great, man. I'm Mojo. How you doing? He's like, all right, come into my office. And then it got real. He's like, I gotta tell you, I messed up your paperwork. And I was thinking the worst, like, fuck, I gotta go back to jail for a couple days and pay my dues. He's like, no. When I told you only had to come to probation once a month, you actually don't have to go there once every 3 months.
Oh!
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Damn right. It was like Christmas fucking morning to me. I get dicked around for a month at Will County. I walk in one day at Kendall County, and it's fucking Christmas morning. So all I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna break the law,
Do it in Kendall County.
be on the west side of county line.
Yes!
So I don't know. All right, cool. So one last thing about me, if you didn't know, a lot of my friends actually don't know this. I started going back to college. No, don't get too excited. I'm taking online courses at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I'm taking Defense Against the Dark Arts 101, History of Magic 101, and Potions 101.
What's up with the professor?
It's a different profession. But the most fucked up part about it is that I'm taking this shit more seriously than I took school in high school. Alright, that's my time, guys. I'm Jonny P. Thanks for coming out. I love all of you.
How many people are having a good goddamn time tonight? We have 2 comedians left. Unless, do you want to hear another set from Why So Funny, which is Leroy and Kimberly? Yeah! And also, Leonard and Nicole have both written jokes. How many people want to hear their jokes? Leonard Cole, you have 4 comedians to prepare yourself.
Alright.
Coming up next, we have our man on the 1s and 2s, one of my favorite people in the game. He's gonna bust some freestyles. Johnny, you need to bring your ass back up here to B-Box.
Joey's gonna do it.
Joey, you up next? You coming?
He's gonna beatbox.
Alright, Joey's gonna B-Box. This next comedian coming to the stage, he's a comedian and a rapper. He's gonna take suggestions from the audience and then he's gonna freestyle rap your suggestions. He's one of the coolest fucking dudes I've ever met on the planet. Please give it up for G-Spot!
Yeah. What's up, everybody? That's right, I brought my own motherfucker. How about you? What? Not yet.
Joe.
Do a little bit of comedy first.
I won't say it.
Yeah. So, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Isn't this fucking room like magical and shit? It's a good room for me. I feel tall in this room. You guys have a good Easter? Yeah! So I used to work at this comedy club in LA, and one of the dudes I worked with, his name was Gavin Schulman. He was a big Jew, right? Yeah. No, I'm talking the kind of guy that he shaves, and by like 1 o'clock he's got a 3-week shadow. You know what I'm saying? We used to call him a terrorist because he looked like one. But anyways, me and him became very good friends, and one day we were chilling out, and it was a 2-drink minimum. So as a patron, you couldn't get your drinks at a bar. You had to ask your server, and then your server went back to the back bar and got you your drinks. Well, this was one of those periods where I was a server, he was a server. We were at the back bar getting drinks for our tables. And it was me, it was Gavin, and then it was Gary Shandling. You guys ever heard of Gary Shandling? Yeah? So this is a true story. So I'm sitting there with Gavin, and Gary Shandling's over there, and Gavin's telling me the difference between Christians and Jews. He's like, yeah, so you do Christmas, we do Hanukkah, we light candles, there's 8 of them, and we wear the yarmulkes, and all of our food, it has to be blessed, and then it's called kosher. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, and you guys do like the Easter, and you have ham and stuff like that. We can't have ham. I was like, no, okay, what do you guys do? And he was like, well, we have this dinner, and we sit at this table, and one tradition that we do is we set the table, the plate, the knife, and the fork, and the wine glass, and we leave it open. Nobody can sit there because we reserve it for the prophet Elijah. Yeah. And I was like, I didn't even think, because I'm standing right next to Gary Shandling, I'm like, leave it up to a Jew to leave room for a prophet. Pause for applause. All right. So yeah, I just had my birthday on Friday. Yeah, salute. Is my drink over there? What are you having?
26?
Yeah. No. I'm actually at the age that I can date a girl 21 years younger than me.
22?
Legally. 22 illegally. Legally 21. We can't really do shit besides fucking stuff like that. My girlfriend is currently 10 years younger than me, but that's not what I want to talk about tonight. My girlfriend actually, she bought me a cruise, a 7 fucking day cruise for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know what that means? I eat a lot of box. That's why I got a cruise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, actually, I'm so thoughtful, I just installed a vibrator on the back seat of my motorcycle. That is 100% true. None of these are jokes, actually. They're just...
Where's your bell off?
Yeah. So, like I said, it was my birthday. I'm getting older. I'm kind of fat, if you couldn't tell. Thank you. I just went to a doctor for the fucking first time in a long time. right? So they gave me my examination. I haven't had a doctor's appointment since I was in like high school. And he's like, yeah, you just put on this gown and sit down, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. And I put on the gown. I'm like, do I have to take off my underwear too? He's like, yeah, definitely. So I'm sitting with my socks in this gown. I'm sitting down. He did the knee thing, you know, he did that. He did the, okay, now turn your head to the left. And I just coughed. He didn't even tell me. I was like, yeah, I know where this is going. He's like, okay, turn around. And I didn't even think about it. I was like, okay, cool. Oh! Apparently, when you get close to 40, they shove a finger in your ass. I looked at him, I was like, you know, could you spit on it first or something? Like, do I get lunch from here? Are we dating? Where are we at right now? Yeah, but I went because I'm scared of, you know, my family has a history of diabetes. Like my grandpa on my mom's side, he used to be like 6'5", right? And then when I went to visit him, he was always in a wheelchair because they had to amputate both of his legs. So after that, he was 2 feet shorter. Because they cut off 2 feet. So. There you go. All right. Okay, so we're already at that point.
Yep.
Wow. I just talk a lot of shit. All right, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to do a freestyle rap. So I'm going to point at you. You give me a word. You're going to know it's a freestyle because I'm going to say this word in this rap. Okay, so tell me a word. Bird.
Bird is the word.
Bird.
Bird.
Okay? Tell me a word.
Chair.
Chair. Okay. Tell me a word.
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
Can I see a word?
Yes.
Big Daddy, King Chief, woo woo.
That is not one word.
Yeah. There's a lot of words that you make this sound.
School system.
Come on now.
That's right.
Woo.
Woo!
Woo. All right.
One word. I don't know. Sphincter.
Sphincter.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, that's your fucking asshole.
That's interesting.
All right, 2 more words. How about from you?
Ferrari.
Fuck you too.
How are you going to use Holocaust.
Ian Ellis.
How come no one said vagina yet?
I was going to say that. We all have our penises around here.
Oh.
Okay, how about a word?
Chocha.
Chocha. He thought you said toe job. All right. So I got bird, chair, Big Papa, Big Daddy, King Chief, woo woo, sphincter, Ferrari, Holocaust, vagina, and chocha. No, this is gonna suck because I'm not high enough to deal with Holocaust and Big Daddy, King Chief, woo woo. But we're gonna try it out. You gonna give me a beat? Yeah, let's hear it.
You gotta
Yeah.
fast? Slow?
About if I said 95 beats per minute, would that make any sense to you? Yeah. What? Yo, party people in the fucking place to be. You didn't know that my name was Gabriel Ortiz, and they call me B with the S-P-O-T. Yo, it's the spot, and now you fucking know me. But the first word, yo, the word is bird. And yo, I'm sitting in the room with a bunch of nerds like to play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not bragging. I'm a rapper and my pants not sagging. And we got the cold to be in there sitting in a chair, but that's alright. Party people were prepared, and yo, I do is got the flow just like fluid, and I'm the top. I'm cooler than some Cool Whip. Yo, Big Papa, no, I'm G-Spot, but that's alright, check it out. What I got is a gift of speech and the gift of ease. G-Spot is the name, Gabriel Ortiz. We got Big Daddy King, Chief Woo Woo. Check it out, I got the microphone, it's just what I do. And I flew over the cuckoo like I was fucking crazy. I like to do it even though it doesn't pay me. It's like a pink sphincter, that's your asshole. And check it out, smoke weed through the glass bowl. I fucking light it up and then I'm coughing. But that's alright, check it out, I never lost it. And I'm driving around like in a Ferrari. But that's alright, I'm never fucking sorry. Give you the middle finger cause I don't care. My nuts are bald, they don't got no hair because I shaved them just for the vagina. G-spots in the house where you find it. Up and fucking towards the belly button. That's how I do it, make them come all of a sudden. Yo, the choke chop, it's what I be eating. Yo, I do the helicopter, then I start beating. Yeah, I hit your nipples, eat it like a hungry hippo. I keep it fucking hot, like I was a zippo when I'm the Holocaust. That's what I'm screaming. Yo, I'm so hot you think I was a fucking demon. Yo, I'm coming at you like I was semen. That's how I do it, and no, you're not dreaming. Yeah, that's G-Spot right there.
That was sick, dude.
That was Joey on the beat. Freestyling like the motherfucking improv! What's your name, sweetie?
Trisha.
Trisha, you were talking about toe fucking.
I didn't say anything about it.
What's the freakiest thing you ever did sexually?
Oh my God, we can't go there. It was pretty bad.
I'm just glad you didn't point at your black boyfriend. Here's the freakiest thing I ever did. And pay attention because this shit is fucked up. I told my boy about this and he was like, dude, I don't even think they make porn about that.
Oh, God. That's bad.
Yeah.
So my stories. I used to be married. My wife had vaginism. How many people know what that is?
No.
What is that?
That means if she wasn't in the mood, her pussy was so tight you couldn't put a nickel in there. So she had to be hot and bothered every time. I'm the goddamn king of foreplay. So one day she's laying in bed next to me. She got on a wife beater and some panties. She's looking delicious and the titties hanging out and the legs. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna beat that up. But I know I gotta get her hot and bothered first. I can't just, dry hump the pussy. So I start rubbing her legs. I start getting that lotion. I'm kissing in between her thighs, and she's reading the book, and she lowers the book. She goes, baby, we're not fucking. And I said, baby, we haven't fucked in a month, so you gonna give me some pussy? I'm gonna fuck you in the leg. That's what marriage is. She lowered her book and she said, baby, you do what you gotta do. So I lotioned up her kneecap. I bent that shit around my dick. And I fucked his leg.
It ain't that weird, because I've done that.
Melly Mel gives good kneecap. You gotta be careful, because it's not that you're gonna get pregnant,
Yes,
it's
Mel.
just athlete's foot isn't the kind of stank you want to get on your hang down. The fucked up part is when I hit it, like I busted and shot off like Angry Birds, fucking hit the wall and shit. The messed up part isn't that I fucked in the leg once, it's that I fucked in the leg a lot. Like, I got more leg than Rockefeller Center. These cats would be pregnant if they had some pussy in them.
Oh my God.
Alright, coming up next. This is your last official comedian, then we're gonna blackmail some people into coming up here. Coming up next, we got some bullshit followed by some slightly better bullshit. First, we're gonna have two of my favorite motherfuckers that are not comedians, but they funny than a motherfucker. We're gonna have a beautiful broad named Nicole, as well as the biggest pimp in the game, my homie, Mr. Leonard. So Leonard's gonna do one joke, and Nicole's gonna do a little bit more than one joke. And then they gonna hand the microphone back. They're not comedians, but be nice as fuck to them because they both single as shit. If you trying to get some pussy, you trying to get some dick, this is a couple to clap for tonight, goddammit! Coming up first, my motherfucker, Mr. Leonard!
Alright, so just because you made me get up here tonight, I'm not bringing girls to D&D. Everybody loses. Alright, so recently, me and my buddy decided to go out to the bar. We're gonna go out, pick up some shakes, get drunk, have a good time.
Yeah!
There was no girls at the bar. So we're like, alright, fuck this. We're just gonna go to 7-Eleven, because it's open past midnight to buy alcohol, which is why it's my favorite convenience store. Or was. We get there, we get a case of beer, sitting in the car. Car next to us with 3 girls in it. We roll down the window. Start talking. Next thing you know, these girls are coming back to our house. Talk about the ultimate convenience store. You can get your liquor after show, and you can get the bitches too. So my life's basically was sex, drugs, rock and roll. And
What do you mean was?
I've really been focusing on my relationships and my music lately. Because the cops just raided my house. They took all my drugs. So sex, drugs, rock and roll turned more into pick 2, but I don't have a choice. I want to be as good as Keith Richards. Do I have to do that much cocaine? I don't want to do that much cocaine, but I want to play like Keith Richards. Who am I fooling? I want to do that cocaine. Obviously, it wasn't my parole officer because I failed my last drug test. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you.
Shut up, nerd. Fucking sissy, I'll stuff you in a locker. Coming up next is a girl that I would fuck on top of my girlfriend. She's the bitch on the planet. The sexiest thing in a woman is her character sheet, and she can play D&D. Where's your phone?
My phone is somewhere over there.
Good voice for it.
You know, well, I was thinking about it today. How many women do we have in the audience? Yes, well, has anyone had the unfortunate experience to hear, bite the pillow, babe, I'm going in dry? You know,
Hell motherfucking no.
It's the awful. It is worse. It is so fucking bad. Anyway, you know, the part that's worse than that is when you're biting the pillow. And, you know, you turn around and you're like, yo, babe, is it just me or are you shucking corn? Right? Like, right? Like, think about it. It is not good for any party. There's two parties and it's never good for one of them at least. You know, Alright. That's about all I have.
My dick. Bigger than yours. You're worried about shucking corn. Shut the fuck up. They call me Noah. That's how when I get the pussy. I bring the flash flood. You gotta get sandbags for my foreplay. Coming up is your absolute last gig of the night. Two of my best friends on the planet. It's the Why So Funny crew. Coming out, Kimberly Marion, Leroy
Oh, then we gotta fix this shit up because, you know, the host's drunk and shit, and apparently somebody doesn't have to wake up at 5 a.m. Shit, I feel like the police is right here. I'm not late. Damn. Black folks get nervous with light like this. All right, this is an improv sketch called High on the Vine. Ain't shit on TV.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to watch this anime bullshit.
We're not watching TV. I'm playing Zelda. What the fuck are you talking about?
Xanax is starting to kick in and shit. I'm melted, motherfucker.
You look like it. Did you find it in the couch?
And if I did?
I need $5 on it. That's all I'm saying. Fuck!
Do you have your rent money?
You know what? I don't even want to talk about that. I'm done playing the game. Fuck this. Fuck this. Let's watch some TV.
Oh shit. Peter Francis Geraci.
Oh my gosh, he gets on my nerves. Why does he talk so slow?
Have you ever talked in a monotone voice like this through everything?
Yes, I have. That's my normal voice.
Have you had the same commercial for the past 25 years?
I swear it's been on forever, hasn't it?
It has. Payday loans, awesome.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They charge interest. Trust me. I know. I'm banned from that one and now all of them. Let's change the channel, please. I don't like this shit.
Never trust an Indian chief.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Unless he's selling weed. That's the only time you trust him.
That was mescaline.
Are you serious?
When has weed ever make you trip balls, run naked, and be high for 8 fucking hours, dude?
I bought that from Ian. He said it was laced with cocaine. Fucking lied to me, man. Fuck Ian, man. Fuck Ian. Fuck Ian, man.
Never trust a drunk white man.
Ian's white?
His dick is.
I don't know about that. My TV never made that noise before. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright.
Oh
Apple
shit.
shit.
Come in, knock on our door.
This is my shit.
Wait
For you. With the his and hers and the three's company too. I love this shit, man. I love Jack Stripper. He's a pimp.
Hey, Janet was a bitch though. Look at that.
Yeah.
Fucking hate it. What woman wears a fucking haircut like that? That's the worst bowl cut I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. I can't even see that bitch's ears. It's ridiculous.
Are you really trying to look at her ears though? Nothing. It's her ears.
Here comes Chrissy. Titties.
Ooh, I love titties. Those titties get 2 thumbs up. Yes.
This.
You want to smoke?
Yeah. No, I want to smoke.
Cool. Cool. Who is this man in my window pointing at me?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? It's that creepy neighbor. He's always checking in on us. He wears a sweatshirt, hoodie. Just straight molester style.
But he's too broke to have a white van, so don't worry.
That's true. It's true. You can always tell by the shoes they wear. The dusty ones, the dusty K-Swiss. It's all black around the toes. It's that creepy shit.
You know, white men don't really keep up with their shoes like that.
That's true.
There's a cultural...
You know what I found out? White men do keep up with one thing, and that's their fucking beard. They have a beard. They comb it out. They pick it. They trim it up. They look nice.
You know what? The shit's been confusing me because I can't tell if it's like hipster or hockey. Like I have to... Like I figured out if you have black rim glasses, it's hipster. But if you're wearing a Blackhawks jersey 24/7, it's hockey.
It's hockey. It's common sense. Let me grab the weed.
This is it. We got you. What are you doing?
Grabbing my weed.
Why do you have to do such elaborate hiding of your weed?
Never know when somebody might come over and steal your shit. I'm putting it in the blunt. Is that okay? Or do you want a glass piece? Or?
I prefer a glass piece simply because it's more economical and I feel like I get a cleaner high.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
MC, thank you guys.
You ready? Oreo and vanilla. Come on. What? Ian, it's all on you. You got a black man dick. Go ahead.
Mom's spaghetti. I'm white. Rap because I'm a heady. And that's why it's so funny.
Thank you, sir.
Why it's so funny? Why it's so funny? We went on the road together to St. Louis. They recently went out to fucking Nevada, Las Vegas. They doing shit. Yeah. I'm just drunk and high and stuff. Alright, so one more time for Why So Funny. WhySoFunny.com. Alright, we do this every Tuesday here at Mojo's. Please come back next week and please bring your friends. I love y'all. Give it up for Mel. Give it up for G-Spot. Even motherfucking Ellis I love you. Good night.